And the sports world continues to remember the life of Pedro Gomez.
Mark, it's been truly something pretty special to watch over these past few days, all the tributes, especially on social media. Longtime ESPN reporter and former Arizona Republic columnist Pedro Gomez unexpectedly died Sunday at the age of 58. Yesterday, we spent the day remembering his life, talking with some of the biggest names in Valley sports history. Today, Kirsten Susell talked to his neighbor.
Not everyone is lucky enough to have a neighbor like Pedro Gomez.
You could take a driver and I could hit a golf ball to his house and his mind and to mine.
ASU baseball coach Tracy Smith became friends with Pedro when he moved to Arizona 7 years ago. They immediately hit it off.
He just was a good dude. He was respectful. He was humble. He could make fun of himself. He could always laugh at himself, but he was very knowledgeable. I think one of the most intelligent, not just baseball people you've ever been around, but a very, very intelligent person.
Pedro's son Rio played baseball at U of A, and they joke about that too.
Of course, his son was a pitcher at U of A and was already going there by the time we arrived. But he was always funny because he's like, man, I'm rooting for you and want you to win, except those games.
Tracy and his wife spent Saturday night with Pedro and his wife. The friends bonded over talking about life and family.
I would say truly my favorite memories outside of him always ribbing, and rubbing it in on occasion of his U of A stuff was last night, just learning about him as a human. So I'm not a real affectionate guy, but I just remember when we were leaving, I hugged Sandy, and ended up Pedro and I hugged, and I don't normally do that.
Less than 24 hours later, Pedro suddenly passed away.
So I think we got robbed. I think we got robbed on a lot of levels. Sandy and the kids got robbed of an unbelievable, father and husband and role model, all of those things. But I think you guys got robbed in the profession because you lost a giant.
It's all still raw for Tracy Smith, but he's grateful to have spent one last night getting to know the man beloved by everyone who knew him.
I'm so thankful that we had that night and that we shared that conversation. We shared all of that because, as we've learned, life is very precarious and we should not take it for granted.